Yo, what's good YouTube? This is Hyphy and it's Hyphy on the Big Boy. And you know what we do every Monday? It's Helpful Monday, and in this tutorial I'll be showing you how G-Eazy Scary Nights Instrumental was made. I made a remake of the beat, so I'm gonna show you how I made the kick and the 808. When the kick is not hitting, the 808 becomes louder. So it had this effect like the 808 and the kick were really communicating. So I want to show you how I achieved that. And this whole beat, I made a whole remake of the beat. So if you want the beat for cover or anything, just go use the link in the description below. It's on my SoundCloud and I'm gonna make it free for all download. So this is the beat. Let me turn up everything. I'll talk about the 808 itself first. I'm gonna take you through the raw sample that I used and everything. So this is the raw sample of the 808. In the G-Eazy Scary Nights Instrumental, the 808 had this feeling like it was in your face, like it was on top of everything. To achieve that, the first thing I did was put on the distortion. So let me solo everything. You hear the before and after of the distortion. This is the before. Then this is the after. You can already hear like it sounds like it's in your face. So what I did was mess with the settings of fruity distortion, and I just put up this threshold, put it on A. Basically you just do some distortion and put it on total mix, 100% mix, and give it some post gain. You can do this on any distortion. It's probably gonna sound even better than this because I'm using like generic plugin here. So that was the first one I did. The next thing I did was put a FabFilter Saturn. I wasn't satisfied, I wanted something more. So I gave it this effect. I even took it a bit further and gave it a bit of clean tube, gave it this mix level here. And this is my setup for that. I messed with this. I like messing with this distortion of FabFilter Saturn. Is my favorite distortion for my 808. I use it all the time. So I messed with. I don't want too much of the bass shining too much. You know, I just want people to feel it more, so that they can hear it on speakers of like tiny phones and speakers that don't really have sub. So that's what I did here. So before again, then the after. And the next thing I did was the Pro Q2. I basically gave it some boost. I was listening so deep to the 808 of the Busy Work Beats Electron, so I wanted to boost it on the low ends again, because some reason G-Eazy's 808 were really high on the low end and it was really sounding smooth. So I wasn't satisfied with the sample, so I just gave it more boost here, and these frequencies I like them, and I didn't want it to shine too much on the upper end, so I cut that off so that it won't sound too noisy, because after putting the distortions, the 808 is gonna sound funny on the high end, so I cut it off on the high end here. And this is before, then this is after. So that's what I did for the 808 sound first. Then the next thing I did was the kick and the snare. So what I did for the kick was that I just got this kick from this I think it was freedrumkits.net. so the free drum kit here. So I got this Young Chop hard kick. Let me play before and after of the processing to you. I'm not used to FL Studio anymore because I always do tutorials on Ableton Live. So basically you can hear the kick is kind of gentle. So what I did for the mix was that I put this fruity compressor. So basically I just did the threshold, messed with it to my satisfaction. I just compressed it to bring up every sound of the kick. I wanted it to be forward. I don't want it to be too clicky. So before and after of that sounded like this. This is before and this is after. So basically give it more warmth. And the next thing I did was distortion again. So I just needed, some distortion, because there were a lot of like weird sound distortion in G-Eazy's beat. So before and after that sounded like this. You understand now? Already I'm feeling a bit. So the next thing is the EQ. I just cut off the highs because every time you put the distortion on any kick or 808, you have so much shine on the beat, so you don't want that sounding like making the mix sound dirty. So I gave it to cut it off. Then the Maximus, I dropped the Maximus on this just to make it louder. So this is my settings for the Maximus. I don't want to go into details with all these ones because this is another tutorial itself. So basically I put Maximus just to make it louder. And the next thing I did was I sidechained the kick to the 808. This is where the whole communication, like the kick and the 808 were talking. This is where it all happened. To get that effect, I copied the pattern of the 808. Then I used it to arrange where the kicks will be. So as you can see, the kick was following the 808 except this particular point here. This point, there was no kick there. So that was just to make the 808 shine itself. There was no kick here. So how did I achieve all this without scattering my master? The kick loud, the 808 loud. The secret to this is sidechain compression. So this is what I did. I sidechained this kick hit to the squad, the 808 that I used. This is another name for another 808, but the 808 I use is actually 808 Electron, just like I said from Busy Work Beats. So I sidechained the kick to this 808. Then I loaded in FabFilter Pro compressor. What I did, you can't do it on the generic FL Studio compressor, so you need a compressor like this because I had to cut off a low end, so that's the part where I couldn't use the normal FL Studio compressor. So I loaded this in, and to make sure you are receiving signal from your kick, after sidechaining, if you don't know how to sidechain, this is how to do it. You click here, then you click where you want to sidechain to, then you right click, then you just sidechain to this track. Basically it's just going to be receiving the signals from the track, not the audio signal, not the audio itself. So when I loaded in the compressor too, you click on this, then you click on processing, then you click on what you want to sidechain, the kick here. Then after I do that, I turn off the auto gain because I don't like auto gain at all on my kicks. Then I put it on, I press sidechain here, then I put on external. Basically what I'm trying to achieve is this: every time the kick knocks, the 808 will go silent so that the kick can like punch through. But when it's not knocking, I want the 808 to shine, just like how it was sounding, like it was communicating with the 808, like, okay, I'm not gonna sound now, so 808 you shine. So this is how I achieved that. I just put the threshold down to -23%, -23.36 dB decibels. Then I put the ratio up to 13:1. Then the attack, I give it a real fast attack, and the middle release like 15 milliseconds. So this is what I did. This is the secret here. Then the last thing was the sidechain. Then when I clicked on sidechain, I put external. The kick signals are going to come through here, then I'll send it here. But I didn't want all of the kick signals to come through here and go inside the sidechain compressor. What I wanted was, I wanted the kick signal to only come through with the middle part of the kicks. If I turn this off, it won't sound as clean. It will be compressing all my 808 based on the frequencies I don't really need to be compressed from the kick. So basically I cut off the signal from the kick on the 30 decibels, sorry, on the 42 hertz, and then I cut the highs of the kick from the 298 hertz. So basically you can see the difference here. The threshold, making sure that everything that comes through this compressor doesn't pass a particular level, so that my master won't be sounding like it's clipping. So that's what I did for the kicks and the 808s basically.